everyone. Okay, so I'm going to do the 10 non-yarny things about me. I didn't get challenged, but I've only come into this sort of late, so I just thought I'd just do my own. Okay, number one is I like some games online, mostly the farming games. Like I played Farm Town for about 10 years, and I play Heyday on my iPad and iPhone, and I also play Words with Friends. Okay, so that's number one. Number two, which is a little bit longer story, I have 4 cats in my apartment, and none of them are mine. When I first moved in here, the apartment had 2 cats, so it came with 2, and because of that, which is another story for another video, but because of that, and because the landlady had already sort of taken over one of the 2 bedrooms for storage, my rent is half of what my next door neighbor, I have a duplex, so the guy in the next apartment, my rent is probably a little bit less than half of his, because of the cats. So it came with 2, and then my landlady's mother, who lived in the same complex, there are 5 units on this little piece of property that the landlady's parents had built back in the 50s, and 2 of them were residential for the landlady's family, and then there are 3 rental units, and so I live in one of the rental units. Anyways, so the landlady's mother passed away about 2.5 years ago, and there were 4 cats living in her unit. There are still 3 over there because the unit is never going to be rented and renovated. Anyways, one of the cats was not doing well with the other 3, so I said, well, okay, we'll just bring it over here. We'll put her in a cage, because I didn't know how the Siamese were, because the 2 cats who were here were Siamese. I didn't know how they would get along with her, and sure enough, they will chase her and go after her. One will really go after her, and she's been here. Anyways, that cat has been here now for a couple years, and she knows how to avoid them. So she does pretty well. We don't have very many incidences of the boys going after her. But then the 4th cat was from the landlady's house. She actually she's kind of the classic cat lady, but she had 2 colonies of cats in her house, and once again, one of the cats was not doing really well. And so I said, well, just bring him over here, and so we did, and we brought a 2nd cage over here. So my apartment is really not, how can I say, I don't have living room furniture because I have cat furniture. Everything here is cat. So I have a bookcase in here that belongs to me. That's it. Everything else belongs to the landlady, and it's cat. There's no room for a sofa or a chair or anything. I'm sitting at the dining room table, which is in the living room. This is where I do everything from this chair. Anyway, so we brought this other cat over, and he gets along fine with everybody. He's doing happy. He's thriving. He's got his weight back on, and so anyways, I have 4 cats here that none of them belong to me. I don't pay for their food. I don't pay for their vet. I don't pay for their cat litter. I just feed them, and I empty their cat litter every day. That's my responsibility for them. Okay, number 3, this is a big one. It's going to have its own video at some point. Is I'm a big BBC Sherlock fan, and to me, Sherlock is now over. I don't think there's going to be a series 5, so my Sherlock fandom, what do I want to say? Anyways, it's kind of lessened a little bit, only because there isn't more, so it's hard to sort of keep the momentum going. Let's see. Number 4, I am a Marvel Universe movie fan. So I'm very much looking forward to Captain Marvel coming out and the Avengers Endgame, which comes out in April. So interested to see those. I'm sort of a closet MCU geek. Number 5, I graduated with a master's degree from the American Film Institute, and that was in 1991. And I have a master's degree in screenwriting, and which leads me to number 6. I sold one of my scripts to the Disney Channel, and it's a movie that was made in 1999 called The 13th Year, and maybe some of you have seen it. So anyways, yeah, that's the only thing I've sold, and I'm not really in the film industry at all anymore. Number 7 is this past year I've started taking up gardening. It's just started out really small. That's going to be another video when I take the camera out and sort of show you some of the stuff I've been working on around the property here. Number 8, I'm kind of a night owl. It's like nothing for me to stay up till 4 or 5, sometimes 6. Number 9, I write fan fiction. I have written some fan fiction about Sherlock. And number 10, I don't own a car. So I either depend on taking the landlady places because I'm sort of her driver, or I haven't ridden my bike for a couple of years, but before that I would just ride my bike wherever I needed to go. So those are my 10 things, and I hope that you found them kind of interesting, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.